Hey y'all, it's your girl Breezy, and you know I love to run my mouth. So this edition of me yapping is, I need y'all to hush, okay? And there are 3 people that I need to hush. Kevin Gates, bringing it up to the front of the congregation. Kanye West, I want you to get in front of Kevin Gates, because you done been talking for a long while. And Miss Latocha Scott, formerly of the group Escape. All of y'all, to the front of the class. Before we get into that and talk about why they need to hush, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I come to run my mouth. Okay, y'all, this is gonna be a quick hitter. I ain't about to be on this long. I know I said Kanye was in front of Kevin Gates, but we're going to talk about Kevin Gates and Latocha first. Okay? Kevin Gates, hush your mouth. Shut it. Seal it. Get some super glue. Get some of that night tape they say put on your lips to help you with your breathing so you don't breathe through your mouth when you're sleeping. Some super glue. I would take some school Elmer's paste. You know, that paste glue we used to use back in kindergarten. That was non-toxic. It was thick. Looked like cottage cheese or something. That kind of consistency. What else I'll take? Some Gorilla Glue. That might help his lips close. So, excuse me. So if you don't know, LeBron James was minding his business. And here go Kevin Gates saying the following.
This how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we were talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah. Right. And then I was like, maybe I noticed shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Right. But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when...
Okay, y'all heard that foolishness. Sir, be quiet. Shut your lips. Shut your trap. Seal it up. We don't want to hear from you. First of all, where's Drika? Where's your wife? Because from my understanding, y'all are still married. But you're around here running around with Brittany Renner. Ain't that her name? Brittany Renner. In her newfound religious change. And I guess, you participate in polygamy. Mind your business. Stop talking on people's marriages. Stop talking on people's relationships. If that worked for LeBron James and Savannah James, let them people mind their business. I get so sick and tired of black men either telling black women or other black men how white women value them more. It's a falsehood. It's a fallacy. And baby, I don't want to get too deep on you because we got the stuff going on with Shannon Sharp. But they're not looking at you in admiration. They're looking at you like, y'all remember the cartoon where the person would be like famine or hungry and the person would turn into a ham or a meal? They're looking at you like a paycheck. They're not looking at you like, oh, I love that black man. He's a king. No. Cut it. LeBron and Savannah both responded. I'll throw those up here so that y'all can see what they had to say. But it's really like, sir, shut up. Shut up. We do not need to hear from you on this topic. Nobody asked you, even though you said you was talking to your homeboy and telling him, don't share it with us. Some stuff you don't need to come to the internet and tell nobody that you talk to other people about it. Sometimes we don't need to hear every stupid thought that leaves your lips. Because it didn't come from your brain. It's just something that came out your mouth. It could have just came out your ass for all I care. Kevin Gates, shut it. Now, Latocha. Girl, I need you. After Kevin get done, with that paste or the Elmer's glue or the sticky tape. You pick one and you put it on your mouth. Because I don't want to hear you no more say nothing about you being pushed out of Escape. I don't want to hear nothing more about you owning the name. Nothing of the sort. So this is what she had to say on Nene's talk show.
You know, the part that I would say would bother me the most is my sister.
Oh, man.
Like, that would be the most, I mean, all of them are my sister, but my blood sister,
Yes.
that is the part to me, like, have my bag.
I remember when we were about to do Understanding, the song was ready to come out, and she had gotten pregnant. And I'll never forget, they were like, okay, we're going to kick her out. That bothered me.
Yes.
I said, Martha, and even though I knew I was like, Tamika, we need to use, everybody was like, we use birth control. This is our first time. The world doesn't even know Escape yet.
Yeah.
So you're going to forfeit all of this, you know, and I away. But I couldn't give up on my sister. You know what I told them? She goes, I go.
Yeah.
That could have been my whole career. I wouldn't have been sitting here. You would have been asking me about Escape.
Right.
Because that's the love and the loyalty that I had.
Is she the owner of Escape? She owns the I don't know.
The name. No, I own the name.
No, girl, let me turn my chair back around. Wait 1 second.
I own the name.
Now, how they going to be outside using it?
That's why everybody's like, what are you doing? Why?
How can they, I mean, but wait a minute now. This is a trademark name.
Yes, ma'am.
And they
You can go look it up yourself. Yes.
How they get to do that?
They're not supposed to.
So if you really wanted to.
If I really wanted to.
You could really sue them.
If I really wanted to.
Because I've always thought that Tiny owned
No.
the name for
She
some
does
reason.
not. No.
But if you really wanted to go a step further, you could.
I mean, I put my sister's name on it, so both of us at this point own it.
What you think it would take for you to reunite with Escape?
Well, they would have to be willing to want
Talk to
me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, want you. I get
Simple
that.
as they would have to say, oh, we'll talk to her now.
Okay, y'all heard that foolishness. So 2 things. Nene, if you're going to be an interviewer, you need to have someone research and find out what's going on, because it would have been very simple for you to have someone fact check what Latocha was saying so that you could have come with a good rebuttal, a good follow-up question for your interview. I'm not going to hold it against you all the way. I kind of feel like you tried to play dumb and placate to what she was talking about, because you, like the rest of us, are very into social media, so you should have seen it. But I'm going to give you a pass. Maybe you was busy, you was filming, and you didn't see the mess that was going on. Okay? However, Latocha, you know. And for you to get up on Nene's talk show or podcast or whatever it is, for you to get anywhere now this late in the game and still be talking lies and fairy tales, we told you the last time about the residuals. We want to know where the residuals really are. That residual money that you owe your sister that you and your husband allegedly stole, which we saw paperwork that showed you stole it. That's what we want to talk about. If you ain't coming here to talk about the $30,000, $10, $2,500, $3K, $1,750, we don't want to hear it. Because it was easily then shown, and I'm going to put a little screenshot of the paperwork that shows you and your sister are actively owners of the name Escape, which means that your sister, who is an owner, can do what she wants to do with it, and you know why. You going to get up there talking about you don't know. Girl, shut up. Shut it. Shut it. All right, y'all. Kanye West. I'm not putting no screenshots up of what he said. I'm just going to tell y'all to go look for it. I'm not repeating a lot of the stuff that Kanye said. I will say that Kanye has been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking for the past couple weeks. Kanye has been on Twitter rants or X rants, just on the internet cutting the doggone fool. He has talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. He has talked about how he has been done wrong. He has given his opinion on this, that, and the other. He's offensive to this racial group. He's offensive to this ethnic group. Kanye West is spazzing out. I know that's not a good term. People say you don't. That's what it is, though. He's crashing out. He's spazzing out. He's showing out. He's wigging out. He is spaced out. All of the outs that Kanye West could be, he is. I feel bad for Kanye because I know that when you have mental issues, that sometimes it is hard to balance it. It is hard to control what your mind is doing. Some of those things are hard to fight, and I totally understand that. But I just want Kanye to get help. But I want him to hush at the same time. I want him to get... Now, we need some Gorilla Glue What else we need for Kanye? We need Gorilla Glue. Give me some bonding glue. Some super glue. Some silly putty. And anything else that will seal and close his mouth. We need the big dogs. We need the big boys. We need the good, strong products for Kanye. I want y'all to throw down for me in the comments what we need to seal Kanye's lips so that we don't have to see this, hear this, or interact with it at all. What we got to put on his fingers to make them stuck together so that he can't type nothing when it go on X and say, how are you feeling? What do you want to say? Whatever it says when you go on there, because I don't be on Twitter, X anymore. And I didn't interact on there a lot anyway. I just want him to hush. That's the main thing. And then after he hush, I want him to go get some help. Because he definitely needs help. And I recognize that. I recognize that all of the antics that are Kanye West, that have come in the media from a negative perspective, it's all due to his mental health. I want people to stop saying that it's because of his mom. His mom's passing definitely played a part in maybe the break in his mental health. But now we are beyond his mom passing impacting how he is acting. There is something truly, 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 truly wrong with his mental. And he needs to get it. And I don't know who is around him that can facilitate that, but I do honestly and truly pray that an influential person in Kanye's life can get him to get the true help that he needs. Now they say that the Kim Kardashian and Kris, Tokyo Tony said that Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian had some of the best doctors to help Kanye, and that he was fighting against the fact of getting better, which could be possibly true. If that is the case, that's sad that, you feel like you thrive better in your mental illness, maybe from a music perspective than being healthy mentally or attempting to maintain a mental health status. But I still need Kanye to hush. Zip your lips. Ooh, let's sew a zip on there, y'all. Somebody who got some good sewing skills. Just go ahead and get us a good jean zipper and sew it on his lips and zip that thing closed. And then put a lock on it so that he can't open it back up. Okay? All right, y'all. That is what I wanted to say on this edition of I'm running my mouth, but I need them to stop running theirs. Thank y'all for coming. Be sure to like, be sure to comment. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I come to run my mouth.